If I look at somebody and I'm like, bruh, you moving funny, bro. I don't like you. Bro, you moving funny. Based on how I'm saying it, right? I'm allowing the individual that I'm speaking to know, I don't like your behavior. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Like, for example, if I say, hey, you trying to slide? And then if I say it in my native accent, are you trying to slide? You notice how it doesn't sound right? Gang. Welcome back to another video of English with Collins. If you ain't talking like this, they know for sure you ain't from the block. Now, you know what that means? That means if you're not speaking like this, they know you're not from around here. And so in today's video, we're gonna dive deep into understanding more about the American Hood English. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Collins and I teach English. I basically teach American English, but to be more specific, I like to dive deep into American slang and show people exactly the meaning of certain kinds of slang phrases and slang terms they use here in the United States. Now, before I continue, what I want you to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this with somebody else. Today, we're going to learn more about Hood English. Now, before we begin, I want us to start off with understanding the fundamentals of American Hood slang. We're going to take a look at the vocabulary and understand exactly what really goes into it. Take a look at this phrase. He on demon time. He on demon time. Or she on demon time. She on demon time. And here's what it means. It means he's wild or she's wild, ready for anything. Here's an example sentence. Bro on demon time tonight. Watch out. He's crazy. You need to watch out because he could do anything to you or to anyone at any time. He on demon time. Or for example, if a guy sees a girl and like he want to do something, if he wants to do something sexual with the girl, 9 times out of 10 they'll say, nah, bro's on demon time tonight. He trying to get some. Meaning that this guy is absolutely, he wants to have sex and he's going to do anything he can to have it. If somebody says he wants some, that's another way of saying that he wants some, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants some sex. So that's something to consider. Now here's another one. Got it out the mud. Got it out the mud. Got it out the mud. Here's the meaning. Built from nothing. Built from nothing. Like when somebody says I got it out the mud, meaning that I came from nothing or I built everything that I have from nothing. Here's an example. Everything I got it out the mud. Everything I got it out the mud. Meaning that everything you're seeing around you, I most definitely got it out the mud. Which means I built it from nothing. That's the meaning. Let's take a look at another one. Hey, bro, he moving funny, bro. You moving funny. Nah, he moving funny for real. He moving funny? He moving funny means he's acting suspicious or shady. He's acting suspicious or shady. Here's an example. Nah, bro been moving funny lately. Nah, bro been moving funny lately. Like, bro, he been moving too funny lately, man. He moving funny. That means that he's acting very suspicious or shady. Like he's just being weird. Or if somebody says, but that's some straight up funny business. Like I always say funny business. Funny business means that's some shady business, or this is a business that is very, that we need to suspect. Or whatever this individual is doing is, we need to suspect whatever this individual is doing. So acting suspicious or shady. Now, bro, I've been moving funny lately. That's exactly what it means. The next one is, I'm up now. I'm up now. Here's what it means. I got money or I made it. I got money or I made it. And to put that in a really good sentence, this is how it would go. They doubted me, but I'm up now. They doubted me, but I'm up now. You see? Now, if you really want to understand American Hood slang, you definitely need to understand vocabulary. And to even help you out, I have created a flashcard game. Just go ahead, click down below and grab the flashcard. In this flashcard game, I give you about 105 different terms and definitions of some of the most misunderstood American slang words. Go ahead and check it out. Very soon I'm gonna drop another one. So go ahead, check it out. Check out this one and learn and understand more about the American slang words, all right? Everything is in there. Check it out, right? So what I want you guys to understand is, in order for you to be able to speak American Hood English very well, you first need to understand its vocabulary. There's a lot that goes into its vocabulary, and you need to understand its vocabulary to the max, because in order for you to put sentences together, you need to be able to understand vocab. You need to understand the meaning of the words that they're using, because if you don't understand the words that they're using, you're going to use the same word for many different situations. And that's why you find a lot of people trying to use certain kinds of words for certain situations, and it just doesn't align. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Awesome. Let's move on. Let me give you another one. The ops. The ops. The ops means enemies, rivals, or opponents. Enemies, rivals, or opponents. So if you ever hear somebody say, bruh, that's my op, that means that's my enemy, my rival, or my opponent. Here's a good example. Bruh, we can't post up here. The ops be lurking. We can't post up here. The ops be lurking. Meaning that we cannot be in this exact spot. We can't stand around here, or we can't linger around this area. Our enemies are right around the area watching us. It's exactly what it means. So remember, the very first key to understanding American Hood slang is first dissecting its vocabulary, breaking down the vocabulary, understanding the terms and the words and the definition that is written in there. Understanding that, and then you can focus on the other things. Now, the second aspect into learning how to speak American Hood English, it's all about your delivery. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand is delivery is everything. The way you deliver the sentence and the context or the situation at where or in which you deliver that sentence is very important. Like, you can't use the same exact sentence or the same exact phrase in every single situation. It doesn't work like that, because depending on the situation, depending on the context, and depending on the emotion, can spark a different meaning of the same exact phrase. Let me explain. For example, I always start off with a standard basic example. If I say, "What's up?" What's up? If somebody comes up to you and says, "What's up?" depending on his tone, it can mean something entirely different. If I say, "Hey, what's up, man?" and if I look at you with that kind of face and that tone, even though "what's up" means, "Hey, how are you doing?" based on my tone and my emotion and my assertiveness, I'm shifting the meaning from a friendly tone to an aggressive tone. Because I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up with you, bruh? What's good?" Because I'm mad. That means something completely different. So what I'm saying is, when you're saying these phrases, understand the situation in which you're in, understand the context of what you're in, and then use them accordingly. Another example would be, if I look at somebody and I'm like, bruh, you moving funny, bro. I don't like you. Bro, you moving funny. Based on how I'm saying it, right, I'm allowing the individual that I'm speaking to know that I don't like your behavior, and I don't want to have anything to do with you, based on my facial expression. But if I'm like, "Bro, you moving too funny, bro. I don't like what you're doing," my facial expression and my delivery completely sounds different from me saying, "Bro, you moving funny, bro. I don't like you. You need to chill out, bro, and you need to back up." Now, that's a different tone. I'm conveying a different facial expression, which then results in a different emotion. You see what I'm saying? So remember, your delivery is very important. And then, of course, I'm always going to emphasize on pronunciation. If you're going to pronounce a phrase, pronounce it accordingly, right? Don't mispronounce the words. And this is why I always like for you guys to focus on your accent, because sometimes, right, learning how to speak American Hood English also revolves around your accent as well too, because you really got to lose your native accent. And that's the reason why I specialize in most of my other videos, and I really want you guys to check out some of my other videos on accent reduction. You need to reduce your accent, right? You need to focus on your vowel sounds. You need to focus on your consonant sounds. You need to learn how to pronounce words effectively, properly. It's very important. And that's the reason I've created the American Accent mini course. If you go ahead and click on that, it will help you sharpen your accent. You know what I'm saying? My whole goal is to be able to help you sharpen your accent, because you have to reduce your accent. It's very important. if you still have your native accent and you're trying to say these things, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. Like, for example, if I say, "Hey, you trying to slide?" And then if I say it in my native accent, "Are you trying to slide?" You notice how it doesn't sound right? So you got to lose your accent, especially when it comes to learning how to speak hood. Or I can't say, "Hey, yo, he capping hard." And then when I'm trying to and then when I'm trying to speak hood, and then I bring in my native accent, I'm like, "Hey, yo, he is capping hard." You see what I'm saying? So remember, the first thing is understanding vocabulary. The second thing is also delivery. Delivery is very important. The third thing is understanding, pronunciation, and effective speaking. You got to learn how to speak effectively. You got to learn how to bring these words out properly. That's what's really going to help you stand apart. Lose your accent. When you can lose your accent, it's easier to develop the American hood slang. It's easy to start speaking like this. Or another example, "I don't even care no more." Bro, I don't care no more. And then if I bring in my accent, "I don't care no more. I don't care no more." You see, it doesn't sound right. Right? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you develop the best accent as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying you need this, right? This is not standard English. This is just understanding street slang, understanding hood slang, understanding what people usually speak on a day-to-day basis. And also understand exactly when to use it. For example, different situations, different conversations you're having with your friend. You got to learn exactly when to use these things, because sometimes you got to be in certain environments to speak. You got to understand exactly the environment that you're in order to speak the way you have to speak. Now, if you're in an area where everybody speaks proper English and they speak standard English, then you have to also adapt that way. But if you're also in a different area where, they don't speak proper English, they don't speak standard English, then you can also adapt to how they're speaking. It's really cool. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next. So please check out my other videos. If you wish to join our online community, the link is down below. Join our online community. Every Saturdays, we have our live sessions. Every week, you're gonna get a video. Feel free, join. Can't wait to see you in there. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.